Hi, my name is Nathan. Over the past few years, I've been focused on developing an approach that helps cut through the noise and build analysis with more clarity and confidence. Together with my team, we created a tool that's become a reliable part of the process for me. It doesn't replace thinking, but it offers structure, helps focus on key moments, and supports you in places where uncertainty used to take over. Today, I will show you exactly how it's integrated into my workflow. No overcomplications, just real examples and practical logic that could be useful if you're interested in modern analytical methods. By the way, if this kind of approach resonates with you, one that focuses on logic, attention to detail, and seeing how things actually works from the inside, that's exactly what we explore in the community I lead. There, members follow my real work and ask questions and gradually learn how to use the assistant at their own pace. If you are curious about how it's structured from the inside, you will find a link in the description and pinned comment. Now, let me show you how I personally applied this approach in my practice. Alright. Time for my favorite part. By the way, my assistant has already kicked off the session and sent over the list of most promising pairs to work with. Let's select them. This one and this one. Indicators, we're skipping them today. Alright, we're ready? Hope you're too. Let's begin. My assistant has already analyzed the situation and suggested an upward move. What I see, the price is currently moving in a relatively stable horizontal range. It recently bounced off the lower boundary and there is a room to move toward the upward zone where previous reversal occurred. With that in mind, we're going long. Let's see how it plays out. Good, let's keep going. My assistant has already done its job. And the suggested direction is down. What's notable here, after a period of quiet, there was a breakdown to the downside and current levels have set new lows. That's a brief pullback happening now, but the overall trend remains bearish. Based on that, we'll continue in the same direction. Perfect. In moments like this, it's key to act fast. The market moves every second. Let's move on. Moving forward. My assistant has completed the analysis. The direction is down again. What do we see? The broader trend remains bearish. There's been a small pullback after the last move, and the price has returned to the upper edge of the current range. Let's watch. Nice, but let's aim even higher. When you're just starting out in a new field, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, especially when there is too much information and no clear path to begin. That's why in our community, the focus isn't just on providing a tool, it's about creating an environment of support. You can watch how decisions are made, break down real examples, ask questions, and do all of this without the fear of getting it wrong. I personally guide beginners explaining the logic, sharing insights, and helping adapt the approach to their individual style. If you want to move forward calmly, but with intention, the right environment can make it all the difference. The link to the community is in the description and the first pinned comment. Now, let's keep going. Here's the next setup. The assistant suggests a short position again. Looking closer, we previously saw a drop after breaking out of a narrow range. Now, the price has returned to the same level and reacted with what looks like a classic reversal pattern. All signs point to a continuation of the existing trend. Well done, assistant. That's exactly what I trained you for. Let's keep going. New recommendation just came in. Again, it's short. Feels repetitive? Maybe. But there is a logic behind it. Looking at the chart, price touched an important level and moved away from it. There is no visible accumulation nearby, which suggests weak buyer activity. Given the structure, a continuation downward makes sense. We'll keep watching. Excellent, team. As you've seen, even though the assistant picks the direction accurately, I'm still monitoring everything myself. It's second nature by now, and that habit is key. Let's continue. The assistant has finished its review. This time the direction is up. Let's unpack it here. After a drop, we saw a reversal pattern suggesting a possible change in direction. That was followed by a series of confident upward moves. The chart also shows price approaching a zone where sharp moves occurred previously. Putting it all together, a move upward looks quite reasonable. Let's see what happens next. Exactly. That's what I appreciate about this system. No room for doubt or emotion. Sometimes the human factor can lead us astray, but this keeps us grounded. Final step for today. The assistant recommends a long position. Looking at the chart. After breaking below the previous low, the price didn't continue downward. Instead, we see a formation commonly linked to reversal. This kind of link could mark the beginning of an upward move. Well, let's observe. Just as expected. Is it magic? Of course not. It's the result of years of experience and refinement, and honestly, I'm pretty proud of it. By now, you've seen what a calm and clear process can look like, where you are not left alone with the flow of information, but guided step by step with the support of a smart assistant. In my community, I don't just share practical examples, I stay close. I explain the logic, answer questions, and help build real understanding, especially for those who are just starting out. Because early on, it's not about the tool, it's about having someone you can turn to. If you're curious about how it all works, take a look. The link is in the description and the pinned comment. Thanks for spending this time with me. See you inside the community. Take care.